How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the show. Happy Monday. A lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff if you care to look for it going on in the HEX PulseChain ecosystem. I did a poll the other day, and pretty sure the answers were pretty positive. It's not over yet, but it's basically like, would you like more HEX streams? And the community was like, yes, we would. Yes, we would. Let me find the poll real quick. Yeah, this one. Good chat. Just a minute, short one, but we're going to do some fun stuff on this one as well. Talk about the HEX token. Do you want more HEX live streams? Somebody give me an answer on this. Again, I think it's overwhelmingly yes. Well, or at least mostly yes. But give me an answer, chat. I know you're the first ones here. You get to answer this one quickly. Yes or no? Do you want more HEX streams? Just to see how many other people actually want more HEX streams, right? Some of them may be here already. Some of them may be excited to watch this on the replays gang. But let's do it. Boom. Look at that Fox Mulder on the game today. How's it going, man? The answer is yes. It looks like around 3/4 of people. You may see 69% or more of people want more HEX live streams. That's what we're going to do. I've got this one planned today. Going to go over some HEX stuff. And then tomorrow, got a special guest coming on, couple special gentlemen coming on, talk about PulseChain. I'm sure we'll get in, incidentally get into HEX on that one as well. But that one's probably should be a fun stream. Should be a good stream as well. People want more HEX streams. They want to hear more about that. So we shall do it. Real quick, look at this chart. I don't know where this number came from, but since the 3rd, there have been a ton. I can't wait to see Ben's statistics on this when he does the March stat. Well, actually, no, we should have February statistics too, because that's when the jump happened. I'm pretty sure the OA doesn't have 3,000 wallets that just started staking. I don't remember hearing that. So did we gain 3,000 stakers in a week or so? Reading this correctly, 132,750 and then 135,750. Anyone else have an explanation of this big jump of 3,000 new PulseChain stakers? I like it. Pretty good. So HEX is pretty good. Staking go up. T-share rate go up. Of course, T-share rate go up. Daily payout go down. But we know that. Actually, this is a very interesting chart. We can see, look at this. It dropped about in half. And we dropped almost in half again. And it still dropped off a little bit lately as well. So payout down. We talked about that. Monetary policy change on the PulseChain for the HEX and the INC token as well. So payout down. We got, they add some more charts on this. Expiring stakes. The chart of future market supply. Almost combine those two words. The FUTE is the chart of future market supply. Expiring stakes. We used to have a HEX.Did we still have HEX.Vision? I think it's down. Remember the one that was like the the Cabana board or something? Yeah, we had like one side that was really good for all that stuff too. But it may be expensive to be hosted because it had a lot of data stuff on it as well. But we got HexFire and all the other sites as well. But yeah, expiring stakes 184 million HEX today. 637 million grace period. Interesting. So the grace period hasn't been ended yet? I wonder if that counts the good accounting as well. Wow. Then we can look forward all the way to 20. We got stakes going on in 2040. 2040 expiring stakes. We got a handful. In May 2040, April, there are stakes out. 2040. That must mean we have had some 5555s recently. Because 2025 plus 15. You guessed it. 2040. Quite a few here and there in the 2030, upper 2030s. And 10 years looking ahead 10 years, quite a few as well. Got a lot in December. Yeah, at the end of the year, December 33. And then, yeah, pretty steady here. You definitely got the thick ones. Definitely the thickest. You know, you can see on the chart here too. 300, 200, yeah, till 2030. So lots of stakes. Staking not dead on the HEX coin. Pretty cool. And then I want to just remind everyone of this one as well. Like, this was a pretty bullish one that's probably hasn't been forgotten at this point. I know Richard made a lot of tweets lately on a lot of different stuff, but this one, I was looking at it. I was searching, like, what does Richard talk about HEX recently? I kind of forgot about this tweet. It is a really good bullish tweet too. Bitcoin made power companies rich. HEX was born. Ethereum multiplied the S-load gas price. PulseChain was born. Uniswap removed HEX from its default list. PulseX was born. Being driven to greatness. What's next? Very nice and elusive ideal of new stuff coming. Also, Richard made the tweet about, let me real quick he made the tweet about, and there's the whole thread, but the one about, he was naming all the stuff. The one about, so this was, again, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, it's obvious Richard's, you know, behind pump.tires. Again, it hasn't become an official product. But when reading this again, PLS works great. PLSX works great. Pump.tires works great. HEX works great. Would he have included that in the other products that he made without it not being, you know, his product or the PulseChain dev's product? And like, why not call it an official product? Why not call it, you know, why not on the website? It doesn't say, you know, you don't see, gosh, what is this? Well, I'm not seeing this race. This must be new. You don't see the, yeah, you see fees, terms and conditions, privacy policy, but you don't see anything about PulseChain. You don't, even on, if you go to, what is it? Is it go to hex.com? Which one does he show, or which one does it listed? Maybe it's PulseX, app.pulsex.com. Quick detour, real quick. Oh, it's on PulseChain, PulseChain.com. On PulseChain.com, literally on the front page, funny enough, like gopulse.com is there. Again, is who's behind that one? I don't know who runs gopulse.com either. Is it the community? Is it PulseChain devs? Is it someone else? And then pump.tires right there on the front page. So if it's not an official product, I don't know. There's probably a pretty compelling case to say it is one. Again, we don't know. You can speculate, but I would not be surprised if one or both of these were. Who knows? I know gopulse.com always seemed separate, and they have their own account, so that one actually could be separate. Who knows? Again, I want to see the 60 minutes sit down with Richard Hart post-Schoolery, where he tells all the stories and all this fun stuff. Maybe I'll have a stream with Hexologist. Coffee, myself. That would be awesome as well. I'd like to see that stream. In-person studio sit down with Richard. It used to happen back in the day. So pretty fun stuff. But yeah, this was a pretty interesting tweet as well. Real quick check of the HEX mining calculator. So I always like to do this. We'll do 1 million HEX. Staked for, you could do it a year, add a 0 on, make it 10 years, change it 15 years, whatever you want. If you do just one drop of the 0, just one for a 10x, you can calculate how much in the future projected earnings are. It gets you around 30 T shares, 1 million HEX, sitting out around $6,000 as of today, 7K, somewhere through there. And you get the little bit of bonus there for longer pays better, bigger pays better. And you can see if the 0 dropped with your yield for 1 year, around 71K. And if you add a 0 to that, do a 10-year stake, you can get more T-shares, a much bigger, longer pays better bonus, and still get a little bit bigger pays better. And look at the yield, even with yeah, I'm pretty sure this has the updated payouts and all that stuff too. Yeah, get the yield, the mining bonuses there as well. 100K if a 10x going 10 years out. I don't know. Everyone make their own decisions, but boy, when I look at these calculators, I always get a little bit even more bullish when I look at these calculators. So shout out to whoever made hexcalc.net. That's pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Anyways, let me get to chat real quick. Leave this up here in case anybody wants to look at it. How's it going, Tam Tam? Welcome, welcome. How's it going? I'm going to try to focus on Hex and talk less about any other stuff going on in the ecosystem. I'm sure we'll talk plenty about that tomorrow on the stream. How's it going, Fox Malter? Welcome, welcome. Rapid unbox. Let's go Hex. I do like the Hex token. RH555 hope all as well. It's going pretty good. Pretty good. Starting the week off. I know last week, mid through, lots of interesting stuff going on, but this week it's a new week. You know what they say, 2 more weeks, and you never know what will happen. So hopefully, yeah, community is doing okay out there as well. Mr. Chuck says the high stakes too have plenty of drama. make the plot more exciting. Wow. If we get a high stakes too, I think I don't know. I mean, do they need to start? I guess they're making it. Would they already be filming and getting a lot of content? Definitely have a lot of content to look back onto and a lot of narratives and stories and events and stuff that happened. But if they're not filming it, then kind of got to go back and either talk about it or otherwise. But I hope they're making it. Hopefully they're secretly making it. And it's going to be released at the top when like it would be pretty amazing. So yes, high stakes last time released right around the time of SEC stuff. Wouldn't it be amazing if we get the opposite? High stakes 2 is released. If we get that 10,000x, it's released like right around there, and it just everyone FOMOs for 100,000x. That'd be pretty cool. I can't say we don't deserve it. That would be pretty cool. Hex all the way on the PulseChain. Everyone's got their favorite. Some people like EX, some people like PX, some people like both. I favor Hex on PulseChain, but I definitely think Hex on Ethereum is fine if you know how to use it and what it's used for. And again, the founder's not super supportive of it, so factor all those things in. That's what I do. But still works. Everyone gets to do choose their own path, choose their own adventure. It's a cool thing about crypto and this ecosystem. Sovereignty for mad gains and sovereignty to get wrecked. But we got it. We got the sovereignty. How's it going, Condor? Welcome. Good day to you as well. Let's see. I remember people saying that about Hex in 2019. That's the time to buy when the majority of people are against it. It is literally, you feel like the ecosystem of like, what do you call it? Contrarian. Yeah. The contrarian ecosystem. Yeah. I know Sami's talked a lot about the contrarian value and all that stuff as well. So yeah, I think, keeping in here, regardless of the drama, regardless of the price, looking at the data, a lot of amazing stuff, monetary policy changes, people still building. Yeah. Security audited, a lot of good stuff there as well. Like, there's plenty of good projects on the ecosystem as well. I like the core coins and a few community projects, but holding it down the fort. What's up, Red Squirrel? I'm gonna pretend like you're 1st or 5th today. Quite a few scrolling to get to you, but that didn't happen. You were 1st or 5th. Let's call it that. Looking forward to Uproll. Man, that'd be nice. I gotta say, I made a tweet the other day about March. And I don't know, just felt like at least the last couple Marches have been, and April, May, who knows? 2-year anniversary of PulseChain coming up. And we'll see what happens with the SEC and would they finally leave things alone. But gotta say, that doesn't stop the OA from making moves. Certainly seems like he makes moves whenever he or they or otherwise feel the need to. So it's a pretty good sign of confidence, I think. Good morning, RHers. Well, I don't think I've ever heard it put that way. RHers, people who RH. I like it. Just reading Fox. Better all anybody. Mortgage your house on probably not advice, obviously joking all this, but probably not advice. It always reminds me of that Michael Saylor when every time DCC stream they do it, and he's like, just mortgage your house and get more Bitcoin, and then if you got a business, sell it and then mortgage it, and then just get as much bit and then sell all of that and then trade for Bitcoin. Like, it's so funny. Oh man, I try to avoid timing the market. I'll say that. And then, anyways, fun stuff. I'm not reading any context, anything else, just in general. I'm reading the content, and trying to talk mostly about HEX. So, anyways, what else we got? We got the charts, and then let's go to GoPulse.com. I very rarely go there these days because there's not a lot of. Which button? Which button does it? No, we got to go to all-time low button. We did it though. We did it. We made it all green except PLS. Funny enough, yeah. So according to this, right? And I saw the other day on Twitter, I think PLS made new all-time low. So that's I hope whoever is buying the crap out of these coins becomes a very, very rich person. And I know a lot of you out there saying, oh, but I don't have dry powder. I'm already in. I've been waiting a long time. Oh man. I get FOMO looking at downward price from time to time. I definitely like it's kind of like it's kind of almost maybe just being trained in the bear market, where the effect of the bear market on me hasn't been, oh, now everything sucks and I've been waiting too long and these things aren't going to go back up. It hasn't been this like reinforcement of things aren't losing faith or losing hope or wanting to get out of the ecosystem. The reinforcement for me is, wow, I saw PLS all-time low. Should I buy more? Like, is there a way to get more PLS? Is there a way to get more of the core coin that hit an all-time low? That is a very interesting question that I ask myself, and probably many other people are asking themselves out there too, if they're able to do it. Again, a lot of times, if you're not able to do it, you're not able to do it. But boy, I get the FOMO when I see price go down time to time. So that's what we did today. It takes a special type of winner to frame things in that way. So again, hopefully everyone's sticking to it and looking at these prices and knowing the mission and not losing the plot. They're going to be, I hope they're very, very, very well rewarded. Certainly hope so. But the HEX coin, what else? I've had, trying to keep some bookmarks and stuff too of some of these. I know, I wanted to talk about Alex. Because Alex had an appearance recently. I saw he was on a Twitter Space the other day, but I didn't catch it. But I wonder, did anyone catch that? Did anyone catch him talking about Icosa or anything on that? I'm not sure what the context was, but I would definitely like to see it. And while this Jay's here, how's it going? Welcome. Briss has a very important question. What do you think about the giant structures in the pyramids? Well, it's a hex stream, Briz, so I'm gonna have to no comment on that. However, that could be an interesting conversation. Icosahedron V2. I almost forgot all the stuff that's coming out. So I know obviously Icosahedron V2. Why is it Icosahedron? Why is it good? Why would it be named that, or why will it be named? I'm not sure if he's actually said it. Maybe I could just probably search and see, but just let everyone know who doesn't understand, who hasn't realized this. The Hedron launched first, and then Icosa. And the shape is Icosahedron. So if you Google for Icosahedron, you'll see it is a 20-sided, three-dimensional polyhedron with 20 faces. So I think, again, it's been so long. I feel like I'm one of the few people coming up, few people trying to keep up with this at this point, because it's such a, an old project as far as that goes. There's been all kinds of new stuff launched, and PulseChain came out and all that stuff too. I think it's being called Icosahedron V2, like all together, but I'm not sure at this point. Huge upgrade, got all kinds of stuff, auctions. They got the you can use one on another chain, all that we've covered before. Also mentioned Rocket Pool fork. So this is like more PulseChain stuff. Rocket Pool, and then we got some Pulse staking stuff, projects and stuff on PulseChain now as well. And the data center, I think that was like Infura. I think if I remember, it was something like maybe like Infura, but for PulseChain. If you don't know what Infura is, it's like Infura Ethereum. So helps makes things easier for transactions on the network. So yeah, instant scalable API access to Ethereum IPFS networks. I think it's on by default with MetaMask, and you could call it no privacy, and you could call it infrastructure piece and all that stuff too. But basically, it can help user experience with the network, and Ethereum has it. And I think that's what, if I remember, Alex is building something around that. And now he mentioned something around this one. So something around MakerDAO and all that. And he's already talked about how it's not, fixing PDI or otherwise, but something around that. So this is my list of things Alex has talked about, and pretty bullish. When? I do not know, but pretty bullish. All right. So yeah, all this stuff, good for HEX, people building on it, good for PulseChain, all that stuff as well. What else? I'm just going to leave it over on this staking piece for a second. And yeah, actually, let's do some HEX trivia before we wrap it up. Wrap up here in a minute, but posted this the other day. The first exchange, I didn't even know it was the first one, but shout out to Top Hat Pulse here. First exchange ever to list HEX. Apparently it's BuyDesk. So I didn't know that was the first one to list it, but I definitely knew that they listed back in the day. And remember, literally, HEX going down so low. It was, I've told the story before, but it's like, it went down. I remember I think it was trading like 1-2 Satoshis. Satoshi is like the smallest amount of Bitcoin, kind of the equivalent of like Gwei for Ethereum. And back then, I wasn't even doing much Ethereum stuff. And all of the trading pairs, everything was paired to Bitcoin. It just started being paired to Ethereum like much more after that, after Ethereum started, doing well. And I remember thinking, wow, it's like a 2 Satoshis per hex, 3 Satoshis per hex. Man, is this thing ever going to go up? I was like, am I going to start? I literally thought, like, am I going to start trading the Ethereum pair? Like, I'm just trading the Bitcoin pair for now, but do I need to start trading the Ethereum pair, because I can't trade anything lower than like 1 Satoshi. I don't think that the exchange doesn't even support it. Doesn't even make any sense. So I just always remember that. And then of course, how many Satoshis did HEX go to? Like probably thousands, right? Tens of thousands or so. So just to show you, I don't know, maybe one reason I believe a lot too, other than the, RHMax for his ideals, and of course wanting him and a lot of those ideals to succeed in the world. A lot of people who spent time and energy here to succeed. I've seen the price and I've looked at it, and I didn't know where it's going to go or not. And then after that, where did it go? Up. It went up a lot after that as well. So yeah, when Richard first launched HEX, I was like, I'm not sure. Is he going to be, I know he's Bitcoin Maxi. I know he's a really smart guy, does all these things, but is he really a founder? Like, I always remember, doubting RH as a founder. Maybe one of the last few times I've ever doubted him was like in the very early days of HEX, of like, again, I like him as a guy, but can he really do this? Can he really like make a successful project? He did. Pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna leave you all with that one. A little bit of hex for you. And tomorrow, got a great stream. And hope to see some other hex streams out there too. Hope to see everyone else putting in the work, productivity, funny, good stuff, and good spirited humor, and making this place great again, or even more great. I'll take either one. That's all I got for you today. Let's be driven to greatness, everyone. Let's be driven. Let's do it. Scivive and 5555. We are out.